Was this staged by an overzealous paparazzo?
Oh my God, Lindsay, you hit somebody.
I totally didn't. I saw it.
It began as Lohan and her entourage were being followed by photographers, while Lindsay allegedly began running lights and driving recklessly.
That was a one-way street.
The police pulled him over and the photographer was ticketed. It is still unclear, however, why Lindsay drove her car forward and hit the photog, who then fell to the ground.
There was just this gigantic, huge, explosive sound. It was like a bomb going off.
From New York to Los Angeles, the former teen drama queen just can't seem to shake the paparazzi, as she was involved in yet another incident. But was this a case of girl cries wolf?
I
believe that she was driving that fast at her own free will because there was no car behind her. There was no one. There was no one in that moment. Her car was the only one that was coming down the street. Had there been another car behind her, they would have crashed into her.
I think that maybe the paparazzi caused this
because she was trying to run away from all the pictures.
The police cited Raimundo Ortega for making an illegal U-turn. Lindsay claims she was being hounded by the paparazzi, who forced her to speed down Robertson Boulevard in Los Angeles.
I understand that that's their job, and you know, it's always going to be there to an extent. But when you're running someone off the road, that's a little much.
A little much quickly became too much for Lindsay and her hard partying ways. Way before her 21st birthday, Lindsay's been a fixture on the Hollywood late-night scene.
I don't personally like drinking anyway because I don't want to look like an idiot when I go out with my friends.
Well, it's a bit late for that. As Lindsay juggled most of 2007 with late-night partying and multiple stints in rehab, she did start off the new year right at a post-Golden Globes bash where she was found passed out in the hallway of the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. This small episode led to Lindsay's first trip to rehab.
I feel like I don't want to risk doing what I love to do because I'll do something stupid one night. I don't think it's necessary. If there's anything I would do, keep it private and do it with your friends at home. Do it with people you trust.
Keeping it private, she did not. After checking out of West Hollywood's Wonderland Center, Miss Lohan partied the night away with gal pal Paris Hilton at the posh Hollywood nightclub Ledoux. Hollywood seemed to be the theme, as Lohan and friends spent the next evening at Roosevelt Hotel's trendy night spot, Teddy's, just before shooting over to late night club Area.
I like to go out. I relieve stress sometimes by going to a club with my friends, having fun and dancing and listening to music. What's so bad about that?
The party girl was in full force May 27th after leaving Club Ledoux once again for a party in the Hollywood Hills. House parties were not enough for Lindsay, as she headed to the Sunset Strip for a nightcap at the Sky Bar. The evening became a precursor for her now famous pre-Memorial Day crash and entrance to the Promises Treatment Center.
I was at my room. I was with my brother and sister, and they wanted me to stay home, and I was very tired, and I was like, the times when I say to everyone, I really just want to stay home. Everyone's always pushing me.
After making a few promises, Lindsay headed to Las Vegas for a birthday party at Caesars Palace's nightclub Pure. Wasting no time getting back to the club scene, Lindsay was seen dancing with a Red Bull in hand.
Some of my age, you think, oh, I can go out and stay up till all hours and work the next day, but you can't.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hollywood's Club LAX may turn out to be Lindsay's last all-nighter of '07, as she was arrested for her second DUI and drug possession July the 24th. One can only hope Lindsay will start listening to her own advice.
I've grown up really fast, and it's hard, but I'm thankful for it. I like the fact that I've matured faster.
In 2 minutes, Bruce Willis, Wilmer Valderrama, and gal pal Samantha Ronson. Were they just friends, or maybe more? We take you through all of Lindsay's loves. Who was her first crush? Why did her relationship with Wilmer end? And what romance did she try to keep quiet? Find out next as Celebrity Expose continues.
How does it feel to be like the young, hottest couple?
I don't think we really have thought of that. I haven't, and we don't really talk about it.
Welcome back to Celebrity Expose, a press-shy Lindsay talking about her new relationship with then-boyfriend Wilmer Valderrama. That was back in 2004. And he was just the first in a line of Lindsay's love.
He's a really great guy, and I think anyone would be lucky to be able to date him.
She's legal. Just 2 weeks after she turned 18, Lindsay went public with her relationship with then 24-year-old Wilmer Valderrama.
How's everything going with that? Because you guys are now public.
No, we're having fun. You know, I gotta tell you, she's a great girl, and I'm very excited to share a lot of experiences that she's going through. You know, and it's good to have someone there to be with and support each other.
4 short months later, Lindsay was single again, ending her relationship with Wilmer.
Who broke up with whom?
It was a mutual thing. It was bound to happen that way.
It's never mutual.
That same year, Lindsay revealed whose posters hung on her walls as a girl.
Tom Cruise was my first crush ever. I thought I was going to marry him.
Tom may be spoken for now, but then he was still available.
You say you thought you were going to marry him. You still may.
Oh, stop it.
I know.
That's so wrong.
It is wrong. Why? Because he's 40?
Yeah.
But does Lindsay mind the 31-year-old age gap between her and Bruce Willis? Gossip Mags had the two together in 2005, but of course Bruce denies it.
Even if you do sue the magazine or sue a newspaper like the Post, who 4 years ago said that I was dating Lindsay Lohan, which is not true, but it continues to be said all the time. 20 years from now, it's going to be an accepted fact, because no one really cares about the truth. They just care about the gossip.
No gossip here. We caught Lindsay with then-boyfriend Callum Best on the beaches of the Bahamas in May, just 2 weeks before entering Promises Rehab Center after her May car crash. But on the beach, Lindsay didn't seem to have a worry in sight. As she had fun with her friends, her bodyguard was never far away. She even gave him her fedora when she was done with it.
Stop it! You get my car!
And it was after the Memorial Day weekend crash when Lindsay's relationship with DJ Samantha Ronson was called into question. Were the two just friends, or was there a romantic relationship? Reports cited a lover's quarrel as the reason behind the car crash, and Samantha is seen in these pictures of Lindsay passed out in the car. Well, Lindsay, there's always Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps waiting in the wings. We hear he's very interested.
Lindsay Lohan's pretty hot.
Really?
She's real cute. Yeah, there are a few stars out there, but she's probably the cutest one.
Coming up, Lindsay's career troubles begin. Late on set, a scolding letter from her boss, and co-star controversy. Lindsay makes the rocky transition from tween to screen queen. And later, Lindsay becomes a double threat. What her music revealed about her family life. It's coming up next.
Ever since I was little, this was my dream. And then I got the Parent Trap. Now I have all these roles. And I mean, like, it's just every girl's dream if they want to be an actress.
A lost Lindsay interview and a dream come true for 12-year-old Lindsay on the set of her TV movie Lifeside, her first project after she rose to stardom and the Parent Trap, and the beginning of Lindsay's rise from tween to screen queen.
It's my first time, so I don't know what to do and everything.
A puzzled Lindsay has since picked up the pieces to stardom, but this pint-sized 7th grader was far from the star we know today.
I've never done a movie before, and I've never